Most people don't lose money because they're lazy or irresponsible. They lose money because they're spending on things that quietly drain their future. Every month, money leaks out in ways that feel normal, justified, even harmless. But over time, these small decisions compound into stress, debt, and regret. What if the problem isn't how much you earn, but what you keep paying for? Today, we'll break down 10 things that are no longer worth your money. Not opinions, not trends, but habits that quietly keep people stuck. If you recognize even 2 of these, this video could change how you use money forever. Step 1. Paying interest on depreciating items. Paying interest on things that lose value is one of the most damaging money habits today. Cars, electronics, furniture, and gadgets start losing value the moment you buy them. When you finance these items, you're not just losing value, you're paying extra for the privilege of losing it. Interest turns a temporary purchase into a long-term burden. Many people stay stressed not because they bought too much, but because they agreed to pay for it over years. Wealthy people avoid this trap by paying cash, buying used or delaying purchases until they can afford them outright. Money should work for you, not charge you monthly for something that's worth less every day. Step 2. Status purchases. Spending money to impress others is one of the fastest ways to stay broke. Status purchases feel good for a moment. New clothes, upgraded phones, luxury items, but the satisfaction fades quickly. What remains is the payment, the stress, and the pressure to keep up. Social approval doesn't last, but bills do. Most people aren't judging your life as closely as you think. True financial strength doesn't come from appearances. It comes from stability and control. People who build wealth focus on long-term security, not short-term validation. If a purchase is mainly about how others will see you, it's usually not worth the cost. Step 3. Subscriptions you rarely use. Subscriptions are designed to be invisible drains. A few dollars here and there doesn't feel dangerous, but over a year, unused subscriptions can cost hundreds or even thousands. Streaming platforms, apps, memberships, and services often continue charging long after they stop adding value. Many people don't cancel because it feels inconvenient or insignificant. But convenience is expensive. Smart money requires regular reviews. If you don't actively use a subscription every week, or it doesn't clearly improve your life, it's not a benefit, it's a leak. Wealth grows faster when you regularly cut expenses that no longer serve you. Step 4. Fast fashion and trend chasing. Fast fashion feels cheap at checkout but expensive over time. Trend-based clothing is designed to wear out quickly, both in quality and relevance. Constantly replacing low-quality items costs more than investing in durable basics. Beyond money, trend chasing creates mental pressure to always keep up. People who manage money well simplify decisions. They choose timeless, functional clothing that lasts. This reduces spending, saves time, and removes unnecessary comparison. Looking good doesn't require constant buying, it requires intention. When your wardrobe supports your life instead of draining it, you keep more money for things that actually build your future. Step 5. Convenience over planning. Convenience spending is one of the most common financial traps. Daily takeout, delivery fees, impulse rides, and last-minute purchases feel small in isolation. But repeated daily, they silently erase progress. Convenience is often paid for with future stress. Planning, even lightly, creates massive savings. Cooking a few meals, bundling errands, or setting routines reduces spending without reducing quality of life. People who build wealth aren't extreme, they're intentional. They trade a little effort today for freedom, tomorrow. The goal isn't deprivation, it's control. When convenience becomes a habit, money disappears faster than you realize. Step 6. Gambling and quick money. Schemes. Anything that promises fast money usually delivers slow pain. Gambling, high-risk bets, and get-rich-quick schemes rely on luck, not logic. The odds are designed against the participant, not in their favor. Even when someone wins, it reinforces risky behavior that often leads to bigger losses later. Wealth isn't built through excitement, it's built through consistency. Systems beat shortcuts every time. Investing, saving, and skill building may feel boring, but boring is reliable. Money grows best when emotions are removed from decisions. If income depends on chance instead of structure, it's not a strategy, it's a gamble. Step 7. Expensive habits. With no return. Some habits don't just cost money, they drain energy, focus, and time. Smoking, excessive partying, and addictive behaviors quietly destroy both health and finances. These habits rarely come with a clear benefit, yet they're defended as stress relief or normal life. In reality, they often increase stress long-term. Money spent on habits that don't improve your health, skills, or future creates double damage. People who improve financially often start by removing what's harming them, not by adding more. Cutting one destructive habit can free up money, clarity, and momentum faster than earning more income ever could. Step 8. Upgrading. Things that already work. Upgrading functional items is often driven by boredom, not necessity. Phones, laptops, cars, and appliances are replaced long before they stop working. Marketing pushes the idea that newer is always better, but improvement is often minimal. Each unnecessary upgrade delays financial progress. People with strong money habits extract full value from what they own. They upgrade only when it clearly improves productivity, income, or health. Everything else is optional. Learning to live with good enough builds discipline and confidence. When you stop chasing upgrades, money stays available for opportunities that actually change your life. Step 9. Keeping up with social media lifestyles. Social media turns spending into competition. People compare behind-the-scenes reality to carefully edited highlights. Vacations, luxury items, and lifestyles online often hide debt, stress, or sponsorships. Trying to match that image leads to unnecessary spending and constant dissatisfaction. Comparison is one of the most expensive habits you can have. Financial peace comes from defining success on your own terms. People who build wealth focus on what feels good long-term, not what looks good short-term. Unfollowing spending triggers and limiting exposure to unrealistic standards can save more money than most budgeting tricks ever will. Step 10. Impressing people who won't shape your future. Spending money to impress people who don't contribute to your growth is a losing trade. Approval doesn't build security, skills, or freedom. Many people overspend to feel accepted, respected, or admired, only to be left with stress once the moment passes. True wealth doesn't need applause. It shows up as options, peace, and control over your time. The most successful people invest quietly in learning, health, and independence. When your spending aligns with long-term goals instead of external validation, pressure disappears. If this helped you, like the video. Share it with someone who needs clarity. Subscribe for more content on money and mindset.